And there was this older cat who wanted to manage me, and he said, if I get you a record deal, will you let me manage you? And we were like, yeah.
Oh.
And he was able to walk me into the office of Ahmet Ertegun, who signed Ray Charles and Aretha Franklin, and he was actually talking to me like, yeah, Machel, I like what you do. This is an 80-something-year-old man in a sock tie, those ties that look like socks, in Atlantic Records, top floor, saying, yeah, I see what you do. You know what we're going to do? We're going to send you to London to work with Craig David, that two-step music. And he was really into it. He was like, yeah, because just like me thinking the house music will work, he was like, Soca could work with the two-step beat.
Right.
But this guy got me in the room with the Ahmet Ertegun. I was feeling like this is a dream. But very quickly, when the record deal was not working and they would not, take my lead as to listen to Soca and try to make Soca, and it wasn't working, I'll never forget being out there in London, certain of failure. It's really hard to know you're trying to make this record and break Soca music and the whole Trinidad and Tobago and Caribbean looking at you, but you know you're going to fail because it's not working out. And I remember saying...
And you can't give that energy back either, back home.
No, you can't. And I remember saying my parents didn't know how to manage me in that world, but this guy who was older than me didn't know how to manage me in my age and in my ideas and in my, age group. And I will never forget, I used to journal and I pray for, the universe to send me somebody my age, somebody who was young and who could manage me and we could be out there bouncing shoulders together, and somebody who will be, I remember specifically writing down what I wanted, somebody who I could trust, somebody who my parents could trust, somebody who would make me not have to worry about money and worry about, any shady business like my parents, because I had that trust of your parents. But just like Michael Jackson, when your parents can no longer manage you because it becomes a child-parent relationship, and you need a sort of friend-partner relationship. And that was in the year 2000. And I met Shay in 2014.
Wow.
And I knew that was exactly what I had written. It took 14 years for it to show up. The universe will always answer your prayers, but you have to be on watch.